Hey guys, Mercury Mark here, back for another video. Wanted to share some recent pickups that I have. And as you can see, I already have one of the packages completely open here. Ran into a little snafu. Realized my camera was not recording about halfway into the first package. I actually kind of waited to do a full opening on this one, but hey, we'll move on. We'll get that out of the way. But what was in there was the tube that you see in front of you here. This was a eBay auction pickup that I found, you guys, and I actually bought this, let's see here, about 3 weeks ago. And what this is a full tube, which is 15 silver Britannias, but it is very small. They're actually 1/4 ounce Britannias, and they're actually from the Garisopa shipwreck, and they're made from the silver that was came from that shipwreck. And the Royal Mint obviously did for a couple of years, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I did look this up. I believe it was starting in 2013, 14. I can't remember if they did it also in 15 they made these, but this is a full tube of 15 1/4 ounce silver Britannias, and the mint date that's on them is 2013. I can see that from the bottom. I do not want to open it because it is sealed. I'm not sure if I might flip this. I got a pretty good deal on it, I feel like. I found this for an auction that I won for about $162 from that side of it. I've seen these go upwards of $190 to about $225 from what I've seen on recent auctions over the last 3 months on these, especially for full sealed tubes. And what I mean by sealed, as you can see, the corner right here has kind of a manufacturer seal. It is missing the mint tape seal. There usually is 2 strips that go over both sides of it, so it is missing that, but the corner has not been broken. And as you can see, it still has the original mint packaging cushioning that's in there as well. It's on the front. So wanted to share that. Thought it was a really good pickup. They're just the standard design, obviously. The Queenie on one side, and then obviously the standard Britannia on the other side here as well. The other pickups, let's go and take a look at. This one I already have partially opened, and as you can see here, this is another item that goes along with my Franklin Half collection. This is a 1954S, and this one came out graded MS 65 by NGC. Wonderful specimen here as well. So another one, another year I can check off my list. And I believe there is a secondary one inside of here. Actually, you know what? No, there isn't. This was a another eBay auction that I found, actually. I set up a bunch of alerts, and hey, shout out to Silver by the Ounce, yes. He turned me onto those email alerts. So, and I set up probably about, I don't know, about 13 or 14 of them in a lot of the various searches that I do. But this is a full roll of Mercury dimes. As you can see here, full roll. And one of my goals is to continue to pick up more constitutional, especially the Mercury dimes that I have here. And this right here is a full roll of 1943. It does say S on here, but I did check him. And followed up, and they're actually various 1953s, not just the S mint mark. So just a heads up on that one. So I'll be adding that to my massive collection of Mercury dimes that I have here. Last but not least, guys, I know the video is getting long. Just want to double check. Yep, that's in there. I wanted to share this. I believe I was on one of the Hangouts a couple weeks ago. Not this past weekend, maybe about 2 weeks ago. I was on one of the Hangouts, and I mentioned that I made a really good find. As I've mentioned before, my wife and I own our own business, and I do get to check through the till at the end of the day for things like star notes, obviously the change, take a look for any kind of constitutional silver that's going in through there. Anything unique. And I got a text message from my wife during the middle of the day when she was working, and she sent me a picture of about 4 of these, and she said they jumped out to her because of the luster that's on them. And I've already put these into flips here as well, but these are actually all proofs. Got the mint mark of S that's on them, and as you can see, it have the mirrored background along with the frosted finish. They are not the silver proofs though. They are the clad. You can tell by the edges. of the coin. And sorry, I already have them in here. But actually, maybe you can see the reflection. You kind of see that coppery reflection through the edge of it. So actually, yeah, you can kind of pick it out there. But still, nonetheless, still a wonderful find, I think, to find a proof clad coin in general circulation. Obviously, somebody cracked open, it looks like, a couple of the years, and I'll quickly go through these. But this is the 2011 Glacier. Obviously, it's got the mountain goat that's on it. This is the 2010 Grand Canyon. Sorry, the glare, especially with these proof ones, a little challenging. This is the 2009 Guam. Then we have the 2010 Yellowstone. Got the buffalo along with Old Faithful erupting. Then we have one of the state quarters. It's a 2007 Montana, with the steer skull that's on it, the mountain range in the background. And then we have the 2009 District of Columbia, and that's the Duke of Ellington that's on there, standing next to the piano. And then we have the 2011 Vicksburg, obviously the battleship. Very kind of hard to see, especially with some of the frosting, not as quite detailed. You can see some of the cannons shooting out of there. Then we're moving on to the 2007 Utah with the railroad and also with the rail spike right in the center. Then we have the 2008 New Mexico. Then we come across the 2011 Gettysburg. And last but not least, I have a 2010 Hot Springs. So, I mean, overall, great finds. And as I mentioned, my wife found some of these that were in the cash drawer, and we ended up pulling out a bunch of the quarter rolls that she got from the bank, and that's where I found the second half of these in one of the bank rolls that came from the bank. So it's actually, yeah, pretty much roll hunting. We opened them all up and found various ones that were in there. I did find actually another proof coin, and I don't have it here. Can't remember, it must be on my desk. But she did come across, actually today, a proof nickel as well. So I'm wondering if somebody's been kind of busting open some of the proof sets and has turned them into the bank, and they've kind of made circulation here in the town that I live in. So, but nonetheless, some great, wonderful pickups. I think this video is going long enough here. I appreciate you guys watching and your support here. Should have a couple more videos coming out here shortly for you all. Till next time, guys, take care.